And I think that's what most people don't realize. What most people don't realize is how intelligence triggers intelligence. And if you really, really understand this, you realize that the hype on the normal human side is completely overrated, missing the main topics, and the silence inside the vault, if you want, of the geeks is quite alarming. No, not alarming in a bad way, but it's quite world-changing.
I think world-changing is a really interesting phrase because I find that to be quite true, that the world is at the precipice of quite a significant change in many respects. It's funny, I almost swing backwards and forwards with my thoughts on AI. I guess one of the thoughts that hasn't swung is that there's going to be pretty tremendous job disruption. I would have logically believed it from reasoning up from, okay, intelligence increases. What is intelligence? And once intelligence is in the form of these agents, where on my phone right now, I can tell my agent to do something. It uses the computer downstairs. It does it for me. When I first experienced that, I was like, wow. Okay, so it can do anything that's on a computer. It can click around. It can do stuff for me. There's a lot of people that are paid in the world to click around on a computer. I'm probably one of them, to be honest. And then the other eureka moment was just in seeing how my own hiring had started to shift.
For sure.
And I started to notice that we were thinking about AI proficiency in our hiring a lot more. And that especially, I think the guys at Anthropic, which is one of the big AI companies, said that they could see, I think they said roughly 15% of entry-level jobs could now be done by AI. I think that's what they said. And that started to correlate with what I was observing. And this is when I thought, oh my gosh, yes, no, this is going to cause a lot of job disruption, especially at the entry-level.
I think you're spot on with that. Not the blue collar, but the entry-level knowledge work.
Yeah. And that became my first concern. I sat here with Dara, the CEO of Uber, and he was quite clear that the 9 million Uber riders won't have their jobs anymore. What's your take on this job disruption point?
No, I think you're spot on. I mean, your team gave me this lovely little pyramid, basically. If you think of the bottom layer as blue collar jobs, right? More people doing manual work. On top of it, you'll have those, call them knowledge workers, mostly doing mundane jobs, like you said, clicking on a computer or responding to a phone. The middle knowledge workers, jobs that require a bit more intelligence.
If you like this video, please do like and subscribe.